tonight. They've struggled to find consistency back and forth in the last 7 games. The Bucks win the opening tip-off, which means 1 possession each. Still no score between these two teams. How about the deep look from Damian Lillard? Yes, sir. And right in the face of his buddy McCollum.
Pull up 1 pass, 35-foot three-pointers. I mean, he made it, so let's talk about it.
And the flush, like Herb Jones got.
It does.
Brandon Ingram, talented player. One-time All-Star, he gets his first bucket. His love for returning home. He's always said, the Bucks organization is one of the places he's always had circled in his life. Giannis with the finish.
But once he does, we'll bring out that December 19th game if we have to.
Let's not. If I got a choice, Zion, you can see his athleticism. Dame drops it off to Giannis. Good ball movement. Jay Crowder. There's the wide open 3 conversion. Boy, he's quick with that. Ingram, though, with the miss. Giannis, Euro step and the hammer. Bobby Portis steps right into it, drills it. Now getting some action. Again, no Chris Middleton, who's just sitting out like he has on the back end of a back-to-back.
Space on the floor, forcing the defense to respect it. And the big fella, the center, is coming down the court. Bobby trying to get that one. But shooting it from deep, it makes it tough.
2 of them combining for 4 of 7 from 3. Because sometimes that looks like a layup to Dame Lillard. And especially the way he's shooting here tonight, to your point. He's got another 12-point first quarter tonight. Only missed 1 shot. It was a 3-pointer. And again, playing all 12 minutes. Ingram up top. Some reserves out there to begin the second quarter for the Pelicans as well. Bobby Portis in the face of Zion.
Zion kind of disrespecting him, steps back a little bit, just lets it fly.
Pick points were big as Zion, though, kicks it out and finds Nance Jr. for 3.
He's shooting the 3-ball well. He started out the year cold shooting it. Boy, these last 14 games been a rhythm.
Bobby Portis, red hot, 10 points for Bobby.
Got great hands, good activity. Looked like that was going to ring out of bounds, but somehow Brooke got a hand on it.
Bobby Portis can't miss tonight.
They want the fans to be able to see the stars when they buy a ticket and they come to games. So I think it's a good sign. Maybe it's coincidentally they're just more healthy, but wow.
Brooke had a hammer like that.
Always got to be ready, and it's just how the rotations go. Sometimes seeing why he is the number 2 scorer.
A lot of talking, a lot of communicating, and the guys, they're over there, they're egging Bobby on. Coach Sid, she said, make them make moves, make them work, Bobby. Keep doing what you're doing, and as you can see.
Valanciunas now 7 points, 3 of 4. And one of those 3 buckets was that 3-pointer. Bobby push-up. Sometimes it is just your night.
But I'll tell you what, you get a few more to go like the Bucks have, and who knows where this game can go offensively for them.
Ingram fades it back. 6 now to shoot on the shot clock. Say a wraparound pass. Campaign, tough ankle. But when you're a lefty, you can stroke it like that.
I swear I'm not making that up. It'd be Manu going in one direction, Tony Parker running. It's kind of a charge. But it was literally run around and it worked every time. We got a good shot.
Dame looks it off to Brooke. Fumbles it a little bit, doesn't matter. The way they're shooting tonight, his 4 3-point. Dame sidestep look. Oh, the 3s are wild. They are wild in the
Wants them to play that way, but on the back-to-back, you sometimes see the defense go, but I think it's just more impressive offense by Milwaukee.
Herb Jones. Here comes Giannis. After that breakup, defensive breakup, Giannis kind of deciding midair what he wanted to do with it. And Malik picks the pocket of Brandon Ingram. Here comes Bees, high off the glass. Beautiful move. It's like he's 6'1", 6'2".
Sure. It's true.
Giannis, just the whole alleyway cleared out for him. He's got another 2.
Especially if needed, which I would assume it would be. New Orleans is a good team. At some point, Giannis doesn't need it quite as much. He starts to take over offensively.
Well, there you
go. He can pull it back for 3. Why not?
I need to make sure I bank some games, and I play a lot early on. And then at the end of the year, they end up playing 70, 75 all the games, which will be a great thing.
Giannis has had a few dunks here tonight. Dane flips it up. Circus shot. The lefty finish. Giannis with 19 points, 8 rebounds. That little hop that he does. Try to get him an advantage inside the restricted area with the finish.
Every guy on the Pelicans, because Brook has just been flying around, making it tough to get a make.
Malik catch, shoot, fires, hits. How about Giannis being really good on the second game of a back-to-back? The Bucks are 5-1 coming into tonight on the second game of a back-to-back. Valanciunas with the putback.
As a shooter, now don't get me wrong, he's been a guy who's been right at the top of the league in three-point percentage in recent years, but he's shooting it lately. Otto from Jonas.
Technically.
Came out of retirement and broadcasting. Could I be media, current player? Always been a fan.
5 of 7 from 3. Alvarado saw Brooks staring him down, decides to give it up. Good choice to Valanciunas.
Defender moving one way, pitches it to the guy who's 7 feet to finish.
Bobby Portis just toying with the Pelicans tonight for a 20-point game.
I do. When I played for the Bucks, he was here, and just a wonderful man. Awesome to see him become a citizen. Valanciunas is knocking that down, but I was able to see his wife and daughter that you mentioned.
108 to 81. Zion Williamson with the flush. 3 personals on Bobby. Final few seconds here of the third quarter. Zion takes it in, just glides right to the hoop.
Point Zion action here.
And another opportunity on this offensive possession. Brook Lopez, deep three-pointer. Brook is feeling it tonight. 6 3-point makes that he's made.
He's probably going to be the one that gets caught, but between Valanciunas and Lopez wrestling, good steal right there by Bees.
Bees is going to take it in. Okay, Malik Beasley. He was very specific. He said he talked to 7 other coaches about that, about coming in and inheriting a staff that isn't technically your own and how to handle that situation. PC with the pick and the lay-in.
Well, what you were just saying, too, about it being a human business, I think is just a great point. And especially in this situation where he's coming in mid-season, knocking that one down. It's awesome to know you're always doing what you need to do to be the absolute best.
Campaign, alley-oop to Giannis, and make it a sweatshirt.
He probably thought to himself, if I do it, I bet you I get on Valley Sports Wisconsin. And he's
baseline
right.
Jumper for Marjan. Action Jackson on the move. Campaign for 3. 19 3-point makes by the Bucks tonight. Marshall draws the contact. Soft touch there by Marshall.
Late game over moments to get himself in rhythm and maybe show coach, gotta put me in there more.
How about Marshall Beauchamp? Goes 2-1 this week as the interim head coach. As everyone knows now, Doc Rivers will make his Milwaukee Bucks head coach.
As you said, Lisa, a great finish here at home to lead into this road trip. Hopefully this momentum translates.